Best mates. How we doing? So for this topic this week, I am going to discuss Normatex for newer therapeutic modalities that we have seen in the AT clinics and athletics. They're very popular. They kind of just been around since the late 1990s, early 2000s, so they're relatively new still. And we haven't really talked about them that much as like a modality standpoint. I know the athletes just come in a lot and they like to use them because they feel good, but are they actually necessary? Are they worth all the money, the thousands of dollars out there that you pay for them, or is there a better option? So I have an article here. It talks about what the Normatec product is, the system that it uses is an intermediate pneumatic compression system, and um, this article here just discusses whether it is a valid modality to use. It looks at 3 different case studies that were used, or studies that looked at runners, marathon runners, long distance runners of different calibers, and they had a few different controls. So they had the intermediate pneumatic compression, either the Normatex or a device very similar to that. They had a massage group, and most of them had a control group where people would just lie down and relax after competing in their runs, long distance running. And what they found through all of their research here was that there was an immediate effect that supported muscle soreness was not present, and they felt better like hours afterwards. But days and weeks building onto that, it had no effect on exercise induced muscle damage or the delayed onset muscle soreness that comes after that. Um, in all 3 trials, there was not a significant finding of um, decreasing DOMs. Um, so that's kind of what this article looks at. They talk about some other more cost-effective ways, like the static compression garments that you could use, that are just basically sleeves that you can wear and walk around in, way less expensive, and there seems to be more evidence from research off of that instead of these full Normatex. Teams seem to like them and they like to use them. They're, as you see when people walk in, it's more of a feel good treatment, and mentally it might help some people, but according to this article and some other ones I was looking at, it does not seem to have that much evidence behind it, based on research that has been done in the last here that was in the last 5 years, but also the past 5 to 10 years. There hasn't been anything too significant about it. So take a look at this article, and you can answer some of the questions that we have in the discussion. Thanks.